Okay, this is kind of like a little what to buy if you're going to buy stuff to sell to declutter, or if you're trying to save time on just scanning. If you don't want to scan every CD or book and all this kind of stuff that you got. To start off with, this is going to be my third time selling stuff to Decluttr. And I made a little list of points that I want to kind of address. So for one thing, if you're just kind of trying to clean out your closet or storage or whatever, and you're not spending any money on these items, then everything's going to be a profit because Decluttr pays the shipping. So if you're getting 5 cents a book or 20 cents a CD, it's all going to add up. So if you're not spending any money on these items, it's great. Let's see, the next thing. If you are spending money, like me, I went to Goodwill and different yard sales the first time of doing this. And anything that I got to offer more than I had to pay for it, I bought it. So if I bought a CD at a yard sale for 10 cents and I got an 11-cent offer, I bought it. I figured that'd be a penny, and eventually, everything added together. But what happens is whenever Decluttr gets the items, they downgrade everything. If it's not new in the plastic, if the CD case is cracked, if the CD jacket is torn, the little booklet inside, if it's got stickers on it, if the CD is scratched, they downgrade for every little thing. So, and I think it takes about a third of the value off if the CD's not, perfect, and then even lower if it's all scratched up and stuff like that. So my first run of doing this, I made about an $8 profit, and I think I spent $40 just to get 45, or I know 48, something like that. So about an $8 profit. The second time, I thought I was doing it smart. I was going to go to Goodwill. I'm buying mostly CDs that are in the plastic and stuff like that. And so what I thought was, if it's a brand new CD, you can't go wrong with that. They can't downgrade for that. And so Goodwill was selling CDs for $1. Everything that I got at least a $2 offer on, I bought. So most of the CDs were $3 offers, stuff like that. Okay, it scanned about 200 CDs, and so of course I'm not going to buy the ones I only got a 5-cent offer on from Goodwill. So whenever I got home, I ended up just deleting most of the, I deleted the whole list, and I thought I was going to start over, fresh. And so, I deleted everything. And then 2 days later, I rescanned all my CDs. But this time, it was only 2 days, too. The CDs that originally got a $3 offer now only got like a 50-cent or 70-cent offer. And I'm like, man, I'm losing 30 cents instead of making any profit, But I went ahead and sent it in. And I think I had maybe $4 profit. So I originally, if I would have had the offers I had 2 days before rescanning everything, I would have had about a $40 profit. So it was a huge loss on that. Another thing, if whatever you scan, keep in mind that you need to complete that order before 14 days because those items delete and then you have to rescan them. And in my situation, rescanning it may mean that you get a lowball offer the second time. So this is my third go. Most of these CDs I found actually in the trash. They were sitting in a little tote beside a person's garbage can. And I was like, well, I need the tote. So anyway, I got it. And there was a whole bunch of CDs in there. So some of them scanned for a nickel, some of them 20 cents. But since I didn't have to pay for them and there weren't anything that would probably sell on eBay, I said, well, okay, I'll just go ahead and, scan them and put them to the side. And then I went to Goodwill because I needed at least 10 to complete the order. And like this one got a $3 offer. And so I paid $1 for it. And I'm sure they're going to downgrade about maybe 70 cents. So I'm looking at probably $1 profit, really, instead of the $2. This was a movie that was in the tote, and it got $1.60. So altogether, this is a $15 value, or $15 what they're gonna pay me for this box of stuff, and it's like 11 CDs and one DVD. Now, out of that, I'm really expecting to only make about, after I spent 5 on CDs from Goodwill, I'm only expecting to make maybe a $7 profit after all this. So it's not really, if you're trying to make a lot of money doing it, you got to do it in like a bulk, and you got to do everything within a 14-day period. And you don't have to have, you have to have the least amount of money into it. That's about the only way to make it with Decluttr, as far as making a big profit. As far as what they buy, a bunch of no-name CDs and classical music. Here's Weird Al. I thought that was kind of neat. But for the big offers, the $1 to $3 offers, you're going to need like classical music, educational, stuff like that. As far as the DVDs, it's not really mainstream movies. It's more foreign movies, religious, historical. I got I think it was a $12 offer, and then an $8 offer. The $12 offer was on some kind of Roy, I forget the name, but it was some kind of cowboy, like a 2-disc set from like a cowboy adventure that used to come on TV, black and white episode. And then I had an $8 offer on a Taibo exercise thing. So that's pretty much it. But for the most part, it's just scanning it and see what they offer. But as far as books, if you're trying to kind of pinpoint what they buy, it's mostly religious, bestseller. I've only found 3 books they buy, or 4 books so far that they buy. One was a 23-volume kids book set for Peter Rabbit. The second one was a travel book on Great Britain. And it looked old and didn't look like anything of value. They only gave a 5-cent offer for it. Let's see, the third book was on A Purpose-Driven Life. That got about, I think, 23 cents. And then the fourth book I scanned, it actually got 60 cents, was a vegan cookbook. But it also said bestseller on the top. Normally, I've scanned about 400 cookbooks and got nothing. But that vegan book got I think it was 60, 70 cents, something like that. So maybe this gives you a little insight about what they buy and kind of little things you need to think about, especially if you're buying stuff to sell to them. If you're buying a CD and it's opened, at least get a $2.50 to $3 offer. That way you got room to buy it, have them downgrade it, and still turn a profit. But that's my little Decluttr advice for you.